Let's talk academic journal articles. It's one of the required resources, and the reason it's required is it's a resource you must be familiar with if you're going to be successful in post-secondary education. When you move on to college or some training program and you're writing a research paper, the vast majority of professors will want you to use academic journal articles as your primary sources. They will not want encyclopedia articles, and magazine or news articles need to be highly relevant to be justified in their use. Academic journal articles are articles that are published in academic journals. These are a step above magazines. Everything that's published in academic journals are submitted by someone in the field of study, and then the content of the article is reviewed by fellow experts to decide whether it's worthy to be published. A magazine article, on the other hand, is written by a journalist who may or may not be an expert in the field, and then editors of the magazine review it for publication. Magazine articles are designed to generate profit through commercial appeal, while academic journals are designed to create profit through providing educational and informational resources. Primarily, academic journals can only be found in paid subscription databases. The Gale databases that we subscribe to provide a number of these and are really the best place for you to search. Just like you started this project, you'll be able to use the Biography Resource Center if it's appropriate for your topic. You'll be able to use the Student Resource Center and Opposing Viewpoints. The Gale Power Search searches all of our Gale databases. I'm going to start with the Biography Resource Center. Because my topic is a figure in history, the biography database makes sense. So again, I'm going to search Malcolm X. And the biography, the student resources, and the opposing viewpoints have this similar format. They'll pull up your topic, and if we scroll down, they provide a variety of resources. You can see here they have reference resources, news articles, magazine articles. We want to move down to academic journals. You can see here academic journals telling us that this is the more scholarly type of resource. I'm going to view all 11 academic journal articles. And the thing you need to be careful of is to not just simply rely on the fact that they're on this list. A good example is this first listing. If you read through this, it's actually an academic book review of one of the latest biographies on Malcolm X. Therefore, it would not be appropriate for a research paper. The second article, however, provides an in-depth look at Malcolm X, his political theory, and the more militant embracing of other parties like Black Power, Black Panther. Perfect for my thesis. Just a friendly reminder that at the bottom of databases, they do provide the source citation information that you'll need to add to your sheet. Some of you might have less success in finding those nice clean pages that we found for Malcolm X in the databases. In that case, you might want to go to the Gale Power Search. The Gale Power Search is a pretty good search engine that'll search all of our Gale databases. Always pay attention to your options as you search. It defaults to keyword, which may or may not be the best option for you. Subject might narrow it a little bit, and then you could also search in more narrow or more broader terms. The documents with full text is checked by default, which you want it to be, because that means whatever you find, you will be able to read the whole thing. So if we type in our search item, When we can, we want to use the database suggestions. And this pulls up a much different look than what you're used to from the other databases, but just as effective. The key to understand is to use this left area to navigate. First and foremost, it defaults to books, which in this case would not help you. We want to change it to academic journals. And depending on your needs, you can even trim it down to stuff that is only peer reviewed. Further, these databases do a good job of offering different ways to tailor your search. Related subjects, document types, publications themselves, and how current your information needs to be. So make sure you use these as much as possible to help you navigate all the information that's presented. The entries themselves provide title, author, etc., and a quick blurb that may help you figure out if it's worthwhile. It also provides what type of information it is. So for example, when you see book review, you know that would not be appropriate. Academic journals are very important to research, so it's essential that you get to know them. Some of you may struggle with finding appropriate articles, or you might find articles that are over our heads at this level, which is fine. If you do find you're struggling, please ask questions.